welcome back to the channel, Ayo Bassel TV. Today, we got some cops stumbling on a house full of dead bodies, man. Kind of took me a while to find this content. Make sure y'all like, comment, share. Let's run it up. Let's get it going, man. Not finna hold y'all up.
And these people you said come after Hurricane?
This is Enoch Police Department patrol officers, Officer Humphreys and Officer Roy, responding to a welfare call at a house in Enoch, Utah. They're on the lookout for 40-year-old Tausha Haight. She's in the middle of a divorce and hasn't turned up for an online appointment. The person who she was supposed to have this appointment with ended up contacting the police because they believe that something may have happened to her as a result of the divorce. When the officers arrive at the scene, they receive no response, but feel that something is amiss. When they finally make entry, their fears become a reality.
Phoenix City Police Department. Anybody else? We got another one deceased right here.
On the afternoon of January 4th,
I was about to say, I didn't know what happened right
the
there.
Enoch Police Department received a call from an unnamed woman who told dispatch that someone known to her, Tausha Haight, had missed an online appointment. Although only an hour had passed, the caller explained that she couldn't get in touch with her via other means. Usually that wouldn't have been a cause for concern, but the thing was, Tausha was going through a divorce with her soon-to-be ex-husband, Michael. The marriage had been on the rocks for a while leading up to the call because Michael had been abusive towards Tausha and allegedly to their eldest daughter, Macy. Given the circumstances, the fact that Tausha had explained to the person who eventually called police that she didn't feel safe in Michael's presence and that she had to live in the same house as him until they divorced because he refused to move out, it meant that harm may have not only come to Tausha but her eldest daughter Macy as well. So it's to no surprise that the call was made.
Hi, Katie, who was going through a divorce and was going to go back to her home last night. They had to do some paperwork. And I'm a little bit concerned. We were supposed to, we had an appointment scheduled that she missed. She doesn't ever miss appointments. Is there any way I can set up to do a well check at her home?
Okay, and you said she was supposed to go back home last night, was it?
Yeah, she was away with her parents for like a week, I think, with the kids, and was going to go home last night as they had some divorce paperwork. But I know that she was a little bit concerned for her safety that way, and I just want to make sure she's okay. I can't get her by phone or email, and it's not like her to miss an appointment. It's only been an hour. It's not even, yeah, it's just been an hour. But
okay, do her and her ex still live together?
Yes, yeah, that was what the situation was. He was refusing to leave the home, and that's what the paperwork was. She was going to file paperwork to get him out.
Okay, and she said that to you specifically that she was concerned for her welfare about going home?
Yeah, she had some concerns about that, and I had some concerns just from talking to her, too. I was encouraging her not to do that, but I'm not sure what she decided, but I know her plan was to go home.
Okay, why is she concerned?
He has had some violent tendencies in the past, and I believe CPS has been involved, and I actually believe she came and spoke to the police department a couple weeks ago to let her know divorce was upcoming, just because she didn't really trust him.
Okay, and you said she missed an appointment today. Was that like an appointment for you guys to meet up together, or?
Yeah, I'm actually out of state. Otherwise, I would probably check on her myself. But
I'm trying not to stop the video. I'm going to try to let it play in its entirety, and then we're going to add some, I'm going to stop it when I need to, but I'm going to try my best not to stop it as much. Let y'all, get fully immersed into it.
Okay.
We had a time we were going to meet. We're going to do a video chat.
Okay. In here, do you know by chance, in the past, can you explain to me, how he was violent? Was it just...
I know they had a well check with CPS down there. It was with one of the kids. He just has anger issues.
Okay. Do you know if drugs or alcohol are a factor?
No drugs or alcohol, no.
Okay. And do you know if there are any weapons involved?
I've been talking about that. There are firearms in the house. I think they're locked up. I was actually encouraging her to get those out and turn them into you because I knew in Utah you could do that. I used to practice. I know they had guns, but she thought they were safe, locked up, because I was trying to ask if he would have access to those. that way. I'm actually thinking he might still have access to those. But they are at least locked up in their house. But I think he has access to open the lock. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be confusing about that.
Okay. And then
They're safe from the kids getting to them.
Shouts out to whoever that lady was, being super aware. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's good. You know, that she, because let it play out. Waiting a hot minute.
These people you said come out of Hurricane?
Laverkin, maybe? Laverkin Hurricane?
You can see if there's anybody else that got out.
Wherever this is beautiful. I think it's in Utah.
Laverkin.
Beautiful landscape.
I'll have someone go by it.
Yeah, it's Utah. You see it on the license plate.
It appeared as if no one was in. No noise could be heard from the property. Just as officers were about to discuss what to do next, they got a call from the Cedar City Police Department, stating that Michael had also missed several appointments and hadn't turned up to work. Many of those who worked with Michael were close friends and also knew about the ongoing divorce. What isn't clear is if they were aware of the allegations made against him. With this new information on board, officers Roy and Humphreys became even more concerned. So they decided that they should try and get in touch with other immediate members of the Haight family, their children. 12-year-old Briley, 7-year-old twins Sienna and Eamon, or 4-year-old Gavin. So they reached out to the school district, but there was an issue. The administrator told them that for some reason only Briley was showing up on their system, and it showed that she wasn't present at school. After the call was made, Officer Roy had to leave the scene due to a prior obligation.
I hope he didn't do nothing to them kids, bro. Real talk. I'm gonna be tight if he did something to them kids, bro. Real talk.
Leaving Officer Humphreys to try and figure out what on earth was going on. Over the course of the next hour or so, he tried various methods in order to make contact with the family, but failed in his endeavor. So he reached back out to Officer Roy and asked him if he knew of any family friends that he could contact to A, try and get hold of any of the family members, or B, gain access to the property to see if anyone was home. Officer Roy did indeed know someone, a family friend. After contact was made, that family friend met up with Officer Humphreys at the Haight residence. After a brief conversation, a sudden sense of dread overwhelmed them. They felt that something was definitely off. The family friend had keys to the property, so they let themselves in, and Officer Humphreys followed close behind.
The feeling of dread that they're talking about is that feeling when you know something is off. You know, and a lot of people these days, we like to ignore that shit. You got to listen to it, man. God gave us these senses for a reason. They exist for a reason. Listen to them. Oh. And women are very good at these senses.
Yeah.
Very good.
Sorry, they were just asking.
There's 5 kids.
Yep. Enoch City Police Department. Enoch City Police Department. Yeah.
Oh no.
There's gonna be other kids. I got you back.
Cedar 6W3 prioritize this channel. I have 2 deceased on the bed. I'm gonna clear the home.
Wow.
Cedar 6 or Enoch City Police Department. Anybody in the home, make yourself known. I'm gonna clear this room. Nobody. Enoch City Police Department. Anybody in the house? We got another one deceased right here.
No. No, bro.
Where are you going?
We need to clear the house. Clear here. We have one more deceased in this bed. Appears to be a gunshot to the face.
Wow.
Checking this room back here. One deceased here. Clear. Making good. I'm checking here. No, you're good. Wait. Yeah. One more.
No. No, bro. No, bro. I would not be able to do this job. I have full respect to the ones that do this job and they do it right. I would not be able to do what cops do and find that. It will mess my head up. I will not be able to function normally after seeing stuff like this, man.
That's the head.
Boys, down here, make yourself known.
2, 4, 6. Hold right there, Chief. Enoch City Police Department. One more up top, blood on the bed.
Bruh, what?
Bathroom here.
Yeah, mess.
Bro, no.
One more down here.
He'll kill all the babies, bro. Come on,
Checking this
man.
Another gunshot. Or, sorry, I don't know that, but appears to be. Oh, yeah. One more. Gunshot back of the head.
Bro, what?
What else? Just a vacuum that's gonna fall. Go.
Sauna. That way. Left. Opening. Safes. Got keys in 2 safes down here.
I ain't gonna front this. I'm sad as hell right now. I don't like this, bro. I don't like this.
Assuming this is outside.
How big is this house, dog?
That's got another dead body. This is Michael here.
Wow, bruh.
Put it in one door, Chief. Hold on.
Go ahead, 671.
Nope.
Cedar. Premises is clear.
Let's talk.
Shit whack, man.
I'm just letting dispatch know the house is clear.
Hold on.
Don't come in. Nobody go upstairs and don't let anybody in.
Hey, stay out.
Just right here.
We need crime scene tape. Start fencing
To the
off
house.
everything.
You got some in your car?
No.
'Cause I can't.
Call Gary.
Okay, I'm talking.
Cedar 6W6. Can you notify the county attorney?
Oh, this shit is whack, man. Shit is whack.
Hey, yeah. I got Travis calling Gary. So we can get things.
Yeah, and I was just with Gary, so hopefully.
Do you have any crime scene tape in your truck?
I do.
Yeah.
Let's keep everything as pristine as we can. We'll section this off.
Wow.
Michael, Tausha, their children, and Tausha's mother, 78-year-old Gail O, were found dead in the home, all with gunshot wounds to the head. Some had been shot multiple times. Once the bodies were located, the patrol officers called in homicide detectives to take over. Upon arrival, they began trying to piece together what exactly went down. Why were there a large number of bodies? Who could have done this to the family? And well, they would get their answers just a few moments later. Next to Michael's body laid a note. Only excerpts have been released. This is nonsense and I can't handle it for one more day. We will not be a burden on society. I kept asking for help and you wouldn't listen. I would rather rot in hell than to put up with another day of this manipulation and control over me. And if that wasn't enough to determine that Michael was behind the shooting and
Weak ass. You could have just took yourself. You gonna take the babies? Whatever. You took the babies with you?
then took his own life, then a deep dive of his internet history was about to solidify it. On the 30th of December 2022, just 5 days before the shooting, Michael searched the following on Google. How loud is a 9mm gunshot? What does a gunshot sound like? I hear gunshots near my house, what do I do? If you heard a single gunshot in your neighborhood at night, would you immediately recognize it as such? Would you either way be alerted enough to call police, or would you chalk it up to being just another sound in the night? How loud is a gunshot in a house? Would a neighbor hear a gunshot in a garage? And how loud is a 40mm pistol? It's clear then that Michael had been planning the shooting for a brief period, more than likely within the couple of days after his divorce papers were served to him on December 21st. In the few years leading up to the shooting, Michael had been subjected to an investigation by the Child Protective Services due to allegations made against him by his eldest daughter, Macy. What should be noted is that no charges were ever brought forward because of insufficient evidence and Tausha being reluctant to press the issue further. This was more than likely because they were Mormons and Tausha wanted to maintain a perfect family image within her community. Following the investigation, Michael's behavior changed, but as time passed, he went back to his old self. This time, it was aimed mainly at Tausha. She soon found herself in an extremely abusive relationship, one that consisted of being beaten and berated, having her finances withheld from her, having to ask permission to do things and buy things like groceries, and when she dared to speak up, Michael would make out that she was the one. However, in September of 2022, she built up enough courage to call it a day and demanded that he leave the house immediately to stay with his mother. To her surprise, he did it without any confrontation. Although she called it quits, Michael didn't want to end things. He actually wanted her back and agreed to go to counseling to sort out his behavior. When Michael moved back in, the relationship was much better for a little while. But when he wasn't here, it was a dream. Everything was so smooth. So yeah, Michael ended up back in the family home, but Tausha was stronger now, and the minute he started to act up, which wasn't very long after he moved back in, she filed for a divorce, which took place, as you know, on December 21st, 2022. After the divorce papers were served, Michael was said to have begun acting strange, more than likely because he couldn't control the situation, and well, sadly, you know what happened next. Michael Haight would murder his entire family and then took his own life because he couldn't control the situation he was in. And the sad thing about it is, if he just took a step back and actually made an effort to change his behavior, because you know, he had multiple chances to do so, then he could have had quite literally what he was trying to control. His whole family loved him, but he was, it seems, a ticking time bomb. That's the thing with others, they don't think that way, they just control and manipulate. And in this situation, the moment Michael was losing his grip on things, he took his entire family out.
Bro, listen, man.
So
that
they
shit,
reached out to the school.
Hold on, sorry. That shit, number one, is sad as hell, bro. The fact that you chose to take those kids with you is, to me, the weakest shit you could ever do. All right? You should have just took yourself. And I'm speaking to him and any other man that's like him, any person. Don't take other people because you're unhappy or you can't figure things out. Seek help long before that. He said that he sought help. Why didn't you get counseling? By yourself. You could have did better help. Seek help. You're going to take the kids. You took your wife, your daughter, who's still a kid, regardless of how old she is, your kid, and the babies, bro. Rest in peace to that family. I have, like I said, full respect to law enforcement for being able to handle these kind of situations, because I don't have it in me to do this kind of work. I know I don't. And I won't step on their toes about it. My only issue is, sorry, y'all. Put that over there. My only issue is with the ones that go overboard with their job. This is sad, and it's unfortunate that this happened because of a weak man. Weak. Kids that deserve that, now they won't be able to grow old and enjoy their life because he's miserable. He had to take everybody else with him. You living in a nice, beautiful home in Utah. I don't know, I know jobs can't make you happy, but that's much more than what I have and where I come from. I would have been happy with that 6-bedroom house. It looked like he had 3. It looked beautiful there. Some people got them inner demons, and you got to seek help. If you start thinking like that, you got to seek help. You can't try to make your family fill the void that you have within yourself, whatever that is. Voices talking to you, any of that stuff, man. You got to do what you got to do to fix it. It's no one else's responsibility except for you to get that help. Like I said, he could have downloaded BetterHelp and started talking to a counselor over the phone, text message. You took the babies with you, bro. I have no sympathy for people like him. I hope you end up in the worst part of hell that you can. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's weak and it's whack. But like I said, these is raw and authentic reactions. I just seen this video with y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this and how y'all feel about this, man. This one got me upset. I'm not gonna lie to you. Salute to the officers that handled this, and to many officers that do handle jobs like this, because people like me would not be able to do that job. I know I can't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that's it for the video. Like, comment, share. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.